Just for here, back to a new Gumball review. And if you haven't seen the last one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next two episodes of season 2 of the Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball. And overall, season 8, counting the other seasons, if you count the other seasons. And yeah, we start with another interesting episode. And it starts with Gumball just wondering where the bus is. And yeah, the bus comes. And yeah, they're getting all piled by everybody that was in the bus. And they get back in. And yeah, getting smeared everywhere. And yeah, this guy that is wanting for a quest, and yeah, to get off of his clothes. And then Alan literally having a seat while he's floating, of course, and Darwin trying to tell Gumball to stop or he's going to hurt somebody's feelings. And then Banana Joe doing armpit farting sounds, this guy chewing. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be. And this skateboarder guy is coming and literally making him stop very fast. And Gumball coming out of himself. And yeah, this is a real cool concept because they actually go a little bit deeper into some of the different characters, like with this bus driver and guiding this princess and stopping this evil monster and getting the shape to get a coat for the princess, and yeah, him just having these eyes, and of course he's like, I think we should say other people because yeah, she says of how he literally destroyed about everything, and yeah, they go over to the criminal, and yeah, we see actual real hands apparently where he came from, and this criminal took this diamond, and or they get where they believe that they did it, even though they didn't, and yeah, they get the fingerprint, and yeah, he ends up getting out and vowing to get his family back, and then saying Mrs. Robinson, and yeah, Mrs. Robinson's, I don't know about this character at this point. Like, she is looking all sad because she lost her parents, and we see Granny JoJo saying that she'll help her, and yeah, Granny JoJo finds Mrs. Robinson's parents, and yeah, they're hiding from Mrs. Robinson, and yeah, of their own daughter, and yeah, she tackles them. And then we see this weird guy, and apparently he's like cheese or something, and yeah, him working out. And then when he gets back in, his girlfriend comes back, and yeah, just from the hate, it makes him all melted. And then they go through other different people and say what they're all thinking of. And even when it comes to this clown, like, yeah, I do not want to, like, quite disturbing, I would say. And then Gumball then thinks he now realizes about the meaning of all this. And yeah, the bus driver actually isn't angry with the skateboarder guy. And yeah, Darwin is just talking about of the whole like moral on this. And yeah, Sarah and everybody else was like saying that they were just blabbing, like none of that actually happened. They were just blabbing and even filmed it. And yeah, everybody getting offended as well. And Gumball just doing this dance and then this song as well, which is quite funny, I would just say. And then everybody just leaves. And then, yeah, Gumball just saying of how there is no people except for that clown. Which, yeah, he gets dragged into that whole creepy, like, clown part again, which was very strange. And then we go to the next episode, and it's another interesting one. And it starts with Gumball and Darwin getting the skull, but apparently Gumball learned to walk get ready while he's still thinking that he's in bed, which is quite impressive, I would say. And then, yeah, Idaho is leaving the school because apparently he shows that he's got this sprout, and that makes him an adult. And yeah, they're just talking about all the different things that he is able to do. And yeah, we see this settings that appears. and even turns the volume and rewinding as well, or yeah, or fast forwarding, and yeah, they just say of how rough it is for Idaho, and they decide to help him after learning that apparently, yeah, when he goes to Tobias's dad, he's like, I don't work here, and yeah, he's just all alone, like poor guy, and he gets this movie ticket, and Gumball and Darwin in this disguise asking for one too, and gets mistaken by this guy, believing that it's a family member. And yeah, he goes inside, and yeah, that whole weird thing is creepy. And yeah, he sees this horror movie and getting all horrified. And he says he feels like he aged 20 years older. And yeah, they decide to go to the bank, and this guy shows these different credit cards, even wanting to give Gumball and Darwin one too. And this guy is very excessive. And yeah, they even go and try to give him a suit, which when they go over to Larry, apparently he says that it's declined. And then he tries to get a job, but apparently he's saying that they're not working. And we see this burger that looks like a kid that comes in. And yeah, Gumball's head just is starting to blow, which it does. And yeah, they end up having to drag him out. And then wanting to give him an apartment, which, yeah, selling this apartment that they just apparently sneak into. And all these bills and things come out. And they're apologizing to Idaho that they apparently don't know what they're doing. And then they just do this help research. And yeah, they're doing this song as well, which is quite interesting that we could just say, yeah, quite interesting song. I mean, a lot of the songs are actually quite interesting, I would say. Definitely not bad at all. I mean, obviously, there has been a lot better songs, right, that are my favorite in the past, of course, but definitely pretty good songs here, I could just say. And very crazy moments, I would definitely say, as well, that happen in the background during the song. But yeah, then gives him something for him to save too, and he's like, "How's it look?" And yeah, they just aren't so sure about it. But yeah, quite interesting episodes. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me go to the next one.